Welcome back, everyone, to No Man's Land. We have a awesome episode in front of us today. Last episode, we got our vineyard and our orchard down and started working on getting that taken care of, as well as finishing out our fields and getting those ready for harvest here in the next couple months. So a lot of stuff to do today. We got to finish out getting the vineyard plowed and kind of go from there and see what else we need to do. We also have a bunch of pallets we need to put away and production we need to get on top of. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Okay, exciting stuff happening today. We are getting into the end of March. We've got a lot of stuff to do today, as well as work on our vineyard, get a bunch of stuff put away, and also check out and make sure our productions are going the way they need to be doing. So let's double check real quick, look at the map. As you can see, we just got done fertilizing our orchard and our vineyard over here. We got all of our fields fully fertilized, ready to rock and roll. Need plowing. We still need to plow out the vineyard, and it looks like that's really it. So let's see here as far as growth, how we doing over here. Yeah, everything's growing really well. The barley and the canola are coming along just fine. The cotton's working its way, and then also the sugar beet and the oats will be catching up here pretty quickly as well. So we got to keep an eye on those productions. One of the biggest things we need to do, I believe there was some stuff we need to sell. Let's take a look here and see. Prefabs, I'm gonna have to wait for those to come back up, but we could go ahead and sell our wood beams and our long planks. We could also sell the metal that we have. We have quite a bit of it hanging around as well. Mushrooms, flowers, gold is almost at a point where we'd want to sell. It's about 300,000 less than what we could get for it, so we're not gonna do it just yet. Few other things we got to keep an eye on. Honey looks like it's on its way back up today. Hopefully that'll peak out here. We may go ahead and sell all of that. We got a lot of stuff to sell over the next couple of days here, so let's go ahead while we can. I think one of the main things we're gonna do, let's go ahead and put this equipment away, and we'll kind of go from there. We need to finish plowing out the vineyard, so we'll do that. That's going to be a time lapse all on its own. We can't really put a worker on it. So we are going to have to do all of that ourselves. We can go ahead and sell this sprayer right here and get rid of it. Let's move this guy out of the way real quick. So we'll park all the other equipment in here, the tractor. We need to find a mulcher for the vineyard and orchard area, but let's go ahead and, wrong one, let's hop in this one. Let's go ahead and park this guy in here. This is going to be our sprayer. If we need it for weeds here in just a little bit, we'll go ahead and use it, but I think right here is a good spot for it for now. This spray over here we need to get hooked up to, and it looks like it's got herbicide in it, so we'll go ahead and get that out of there, and then we need to get that sold. These 4 bags of seed we need to throw up with the other ones that we couldn't sell, so we'll get those on a truck here in just a second. Let's see, which tractor do we want to use? Let's use this one. And we'll go ahead, we're gonna need the plow, so maybe I'll just take it off right here. Actually, not a big deal, we'll just leave it here for now, come back and get it. Let's go over here. We want to get that herbicide out of the sprayer, get it put off to the side of the building, and then sell this sprayer, because we're not going to be using this sprayer anymore. We have the big one now, which is nice. Let's see, it should be close enough there. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll empty out the herbicide here. Right here looks good. There we go. And let's go ahead and get up to the top. We'll paint, repair, sell this guy. We need to get most of our equipment put away. Most of the planting and fieldwork equipment we won't be using for the next few months, because we're going to have to do harvest and all of that. So I really need to get this put away. One of the biggest things is once we start to do the cotton, I want to get it where it's at 0. We'll paint, repair, sell it, and then get the new one. Here we go. Should be good right about here to sell this guy. Alright. And let's repaint, repair, and go ahead and sell this guy. Alright, don't need that anymore. Okay, off we run. Let's see here. Not much else we really have to do other than, I think biggest thing, get that vineyard done today. Get all our stuff put away. Get all the productions back up and running, ready to rock and roll. Another thing I do want to look at, I want to look at putting down a couple more spinneries. I think what we're going to do is we'll let the cotton that's in the spinneries run out, but I want to put down a series of 3 spinneries that are going to be just cotton spinneries. So we may use that section right there behind that sheep barn to put those 3 down. We'll see how we want to use that. But we really need to get this vineyard plowed out. So I think we'll probably hop on that first thing, get that done, and once we get that done, we'll start working on getting pallets put away and selling things that we can sell. So we figured out in the last episode that this vineyard is just a little bit off angle, as you can see there. Kind of strange that we didn't notice that in the very beginning. I just could have sworn it was straight. But I think we can handle it. So what we'll do, I'm going to go ahead and hop into our first time lapse of the episode here. Get this orchard or vineyard completely plowed out, ready to rock and roll. I'm going to try and use the GPS. I don't know if we'll be able to. Let's see here. Here we are. We need to get that one. Thought we were on orchard. Come on now. Should be. Come on now. There we go. Alright, you know what I might do to make this a little bit easier? Let's go ahead and just get in here. See if we can get in here nice and even. There we go. And then I might work off of heading actually instead of cardinal. See if maybe we can make this work. So that is pretty straight down that guy. Let's go like this. Let's do... No, we could set A, set B. That's probably not a bad idea. Let's do this. Let's right here we'll set A, and then let's drive down and set B and see if we can work off of it a little bit better. While we're going though, we probably could plow this one, couldn't we? Might as well. Alright, let's see if we can plow it while we go here. Oh no. Yeah, this is always a bum here when the tractor gets stuck like this. Let's see if we can make it. There we go. That's better. So if we do this correctly and we get down here in the middle, we should be able to set B, and it'll work between the 2 points, and it should plow out pretty okay. It'll give us more of a straight line on this, and I think then we can use the GPS to really work things out, as long as we make sure we're right in the middle as we get to the end here. Set our second point. Alright, let's see here. Can we keep it straight? This seems to be going really well. Let's go ahead and stop right here and make that set B. Oh, come on. I set A up there. Oh, you know what? It's because we need to fix something. So apparently the Control X, so guidance steering, we did control. Maybe we do like control click. No. Let's do that. Maybe that'll work. No. What about control W? Maybe that'll work. Let's see here. That works a little bit better. Okay, so let's try this again. We're gonna have to go back up to the top real quick. I want to do point A, point B, but I think you can do a pretty decent length between the points, so we'll try that. As far as getting that plowed, how do we do? Do we miss any? We missed some in the beginning because we didn't actually plow it, so we'll have to look at that. Maybe we'll do that again here. Let's go down the same row, clean that up, see if we can set our points, and then once they get the point set, we'll try and do our time lapse here. Figured I'd show you guys the struggle. Okay, so we want right here as point A. Oh, we didn't. Dadgummit. We'll have to do a nice slow roll down here. Stay in the middle as best we can. Don't want to get going too fast because then we can really wreck, which is not good. Just like that, it kind of pulls us to the side there, which is not good at all. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can get right back in the middle here. Okay, this is where we want to be for point B. Okay. We should have a set now. All right, let's see if that'll work. We're on the right one. We're point A, point B. Okay, let's go ahead and edit that. Okay. Off we run. Let's see how that works. We may be able to do it now. If not, we'll just steer it ourselves. It's going to take a little bit. Probably be a 5 or 6 minute little time lapse for you guys here, but we will catch up with you as soon as we are done, and our orchard will be ready to rock and roll. So until then, hope you guys enjoy the music. We'll see you soon. pretty much done with the vineyard here. It looks like we missed one little spot back there. We'll go get it taken care of here in just a second. But yeah, for the most part, we're good. Just got to go get that last little bit in the back there. All right, come on now. You can do it, tractor. Get it. Alrighty, there we go. Yeah, one little spot up here. Let's go grab it. We may have to go down the middle row, but we'll see if we can get it without having to go all the way in. If we do, not a huge issue. We'll just go in there. Now that we've got that, yeah, just a little off there. All right, where is that little spot at? It is, oh, it's right near the very top. So even if we go in, hopefully we can back out. Shouldn't be too bad to get. It's gonna be right in here somewhere. See if we see a little green patch in there. There it is, I see it. Let's see if we can get it without having to go in there. What do you guys think? Ooh. We might be able to get close enough. Let's get another shot here. If we have to, we'll drive through the middle of it, but should be able to get very, very close here. Let's see. There it is right there. We're just past the back wheel. And boop. Looks like we got it. Yep. Looks like we got it. Can we get out of here? Can. Have to go out a little shallower, but I think we can do it. There we go. All right. Yep, that looks like we got it right there. Okay, so we've got the plowing done on both. They are fertilized as well. Let's just double check that. Yes, they are. Yep, fully fertilized. Okay, so we're good to go on those. It looks like they both should be 98%. Let's just double check it. Yep, 98% and growing. And those grapes will start to run those wires here before too long. All right, so I think now we need to go ahead and probably put away all the equipment. Let's see here. Production wise, I'm gonna check that here in just a second. Let me get this guy going this way. There we go. And productions, looks like, why are these? Oh, they're full. Yeah, okay. So we're full. We need to move pallets. So maybe that's what we hop into next here. Move a bunch of pallets, then put all the equipment away. I think that'd probably be the best thing to do. So we'll stop this tractor right here. Let's go hop on our forklift. And it looks like our bees, yeah, they're making honey, so that's always good. We need to get the flowers and mushrooms moved because they're not spawning anymore, which is costing us money. Wool, we have quite a bit of it laying around, so we're gonna have to get more and put it all away. We'll work on that in a little bit. I think what I want to do is put another spinnery right next to that one right there. And what we'll do from there is we can put, are these full or are they just, okay, so that's the issue. There's no more, we have too many pallets out, so let's get the gold and those pallets should spawn. We apparently, it looks like we've hit our pallet limit, so everything's going to start storing over capacity. So yeah, we need to get all these moved. I think the best way to do this, yeah, let's just hit up the gold, get it first, and we'll go from there. That's at least room for the mushrooms and everything to keep going, and then we'll do a full big inventory clean out. We should be able to sell some things, so we'll take a look at that and see. As we get stuff put away, I'm sure more pallets are going to start spawning. But yeah, we're right on that pallet limit. So we went a little bit too long wait time, about a little over half a day. Probably shouldn't go that long without putting stuff away after a night cycle. So we'll just have to remember that. Okay, so we got the vineyard done, and that means everything's basically done as far as field work goes until harvest here in the next couple of months. So I think the main focus here is just going to be get all the pallets put away, sell what we can sell when the prices are good as far as wood pallets go. We need to do a little work on the sawmill areas to put down, what's that stuff, asphalt and leveling. So we need to level it out, flatten it out, put the leveling in there, or put the asphalt in there so that way we can pick up the pallets easier. And once we do that, maybe we'll do a big sell montage where we sell all of our prefabs, all of our planks, beams, all that fun stuff. We'll maybe keep our regular planks until they're ready to go. But as far as the other ones, they're usually at a really good price, so we can sell those. We're going to be coming up before too long on milk, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, looks like those guys are spawning now. This slurry we need to get filled up. I believe this one is keeping up for now. Yeah, that one's keeping up for now, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's see here. Metal. We do need to get the other iron ore put in. Let's check out the cattle real quick and see where they're at on milk. Okay, so they're at 1 million milk right now. When does milk go? Let's just see. October. So we got a while for that one. It is at a pretty decent price, so if we ever had to sell, we could. How are we looking on prefabs right now? Yeah, honestly, and it's coming back up. We may need to go sell all this stuff. So right now we're sitting at what it says 18 million. It's more like 22 million or so in the bank. The gold, we got to keep an eye on that. March, April, May, June, July. I think we go ahead and go sell all the beams, prefabs, long planks. We'll save these planks till July, so that way their price can come up. They're quite a ways down, so we want to wait on that one. And then we need to get down, that's another thing we need to look at. We need to get down our sugar mill. And after we get down our sugar mill, we need to look at putting down our candy manufacturer. And a couple more production units to help cover the clothing and what's called cloth. So we need to put more down for the spinneries. So what I'm thinking here is I'm thinking we're going to have maybe one more clothing manufacturer, and then we do 3 more spinneries for, so we'll have 3 for cotton and 3 for wool. So what we'll do is we'll have some spinneries that are just wool. That's it. That's all they get. And the other ones will be for cotton. So I think what we'll do, push that one in there. We'll find the spot that we want to go to for, or where we want to put those other spinneries. I think we may do a little rearrange down there at the end where that sheep barn is. Maybe get rid of that spinnery and put in a new, maybe 3 there and 3 next. I want them next to each other. So we gotta make sure we do the right one so that we know, okay, cotton goes to these 3, wool goes to these 3 type deal. So we may work on that here in just a minute. I think the main thing, again, get all these pallets up. Looks like things are spawning now. So everything's running and we're not missing anything. So that's good. So I think what we'll do, that's 5. Can we carry 5? Kind of. Straight back, it's not a big issue. Here we are. We may need to speed this up. Let's take a look real quick now that we have space for it. I'll tell you what the biggest thing is going to be. It's really going to be getting the sugar manufacturing down and the other spinneries. So I think what we'll do is we'll put another spinnery over there. Let's put these away and then go look at that real quick here. All right, let's take a look. So what I was thinking is we could put another spinnery right here, or we could let these run out over the next month or so, just not fill them up. They're going to be out of cotton, I believe, pretty soon. Let's go take a look and see how close they are to being out of cotton. Because if we can run them out of cotton, maybe we'll make these the wool spinneries. And what I want to do is move, I want to move it over and put 2 to 4 here. So 3 or 4 in this area. So what do we got here? 12,000 cotton, 12,000 in cotton. Maybe we let these run out of wool. We make these the cotton ones. But if I put another one right there, so let's see, production. So I could technically put another one right there and be able to get in and get my wool. But what I was thinking is what we could do is like spread them out. Or, I mean, is it really... Could just put another one right there, huh? Will that work? I don't think we'd be able to feed it though, would we? No, we wouldn't be able to feed it because it's... Yeah. So what I was really thinking is if we sell those two, boop, boop, eventually we could put like 1, 2, 3, make those for wool. And then over here, we could sell this one and go 1, 2, 3 for cotton, right? And then we'd have this end piece here. We could put maybe the sugar mill and, or even the candy, probably put the candy manufacturing here and put the sugar mill in here. I think would be the way to go, right? So we could actually go ahead and put these down. One, you do like, let's see here. Could do, boy, if we do it all the way out there though, it's kind of in the way, isn't it? Is that? Definitely sticks out there. Let's put this into this just a hair here. So we can do like 1, 2, 3. Keep them nice and even, right? And then eventually we get rid of this one. This one is about out of cotton and wool. So we could make these 2 cotton ones for now. Will they run out of cotton before we harvest our cotton? That's something to think about, right? So we've got cotton coming up in what? October. It is now March. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months before we harvest cotton again. And in production wise, how much do they make with cotton? Let's see. They're using 5 times 5 is what, 2,500? So they're using around 2,800 or so. Let's calculate this and see. Yeah, 2,880 is what they're using a month. So 2,880, what is 12 divided by 2,880? Four and a half. So in 4.5 months, these will be out of cotton. So in basically this month, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they should be out by July. So at the end of July, we sell these 2 and move them. And then we have 2 months before we have cotton again. And we just use, do you think we could fit 4 there? I would like to get 4. We have enough wool for 4. So I was thinking if we could get 4 that we have for wool and 3 for cotton. Or maybe even 4 for cotton. Because then we could do, we have this one here. We could do another clothing manufacturer here. So that way we would have 4 clothing manufacturers and 8 spinneries. 4 for wool, 4 for cotton, 4 clothing manufacturers. I think that would work. So let's probably plan for that. Which means we're going to need to find a spot for our, maybe we put sugar mill candy manufacturer. How much is in this one over here? Let's take a double look and see. Eggs we need to get moved there. Actually, they're starting to stack, so that's fine. We'll get them moved here in a little bit. Let's see. Wool, cotton. This one will be out by the end of this month, so we can go ahead and move those, and we could put wool in these for the next 4 months and then flip it. So we'll make these the wool ones, those the cotton ones for now because they have the most cotton in them. We'll let the wool run out. We'll put wool in these, let these run out when the cotton runs out, and then we'll flip. We'll put wool in over there, cotton in over here. I think that would be the way to do it. So we'll let this one run out this month, and we'll sell it, and then we'll move it. I think we put 4 of them in right here along this row would be the best option, and then we'll put another clothing manufacturer in over here. Yeah, I like that. That sounds good to me. Okay, we have a lot of metal. Holy cow, we need to move that. We'll probably need to get the truck, so we'll do that here shortly. We'll get the truck over here, load all this up, and start moving this. How much of this do we have? We have a lot of mineral here. Let's see what we got. $39,000. All right, we're probably going to need to put another. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to need to put another one of these bad boys down. We're not burning through enough mineral or iron ore or iron minerals to do just 2 of them. So that'll be fun. We'll put in another metal thing. That'll make us quite a bit of money. Let's pour these right here. Okay. And then that makes that one very full, right? Yeah. Okay. So we'll fill these up, and then we'll fill up another one. We'll just kind of keep filling them up till we're done. And we'll kind of go from there. So that works for me. We'll put another one of these down here just in a little bit, but we'll kind of wait for now. Okay, so I guess that's the plan. We'll put down 1 more clothing manufacturer. We'll put down 4 more spinneries over here. We'll sell those 2 when they're empty and put 4 down over there, and then we'll have 8 spinneries, 4 clothing manufacturers, and I think that'll work out for the best. We'll run 4 of them off of wool, 4 of them off of cotton, and then that way we know there's no interference between the cotton and wool. I feel like there is. We're not going through 2,800 liters of wool like we were before with those guys. So I want to make sure they're producing as much as they possibly can. All right, so I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to hop on the forklift here. We're going to put a bunch of stuff away. And once we do that, we're going to work over to the sawmills and start loading stuff up on the tractor trailer. Once we do that, we'll probably take a little break in between here and work out getting the sawmill areas, loading areas flattened out and asphalted, so that way we can move pallets a little bit easier. So we'll probably catch up with you then, and then we'll go into another little time lapse of selling and getting everything worked out, and we'll see how far into March that takes us. That may take us towards the end of the night. So I guess until then, enjoy some of this music, and we're going to move some pallets. So we'll see you here in just a few minutes. so we got most of the inner portion done. There's still some there we can move, but I really want to focus on getting, actually, hang on one second. Maybe, do we want to do the metal first? Let's see here. Metal. Yeah, let's do the metal first. I'm going to head back over there. Let's make a U-turn here. I'm going to load up the metal and sell it. And then we're going to work on... Actually, let's do that real quick. Let's just let's do a little bit of this. I want to get the asphalt down here and make sure this is nice and flat. So landscaping, flatten. We're going to make this nice and big here. Boo, 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 boo. There we go. And... we just want to make sure that it's flat out from right here. This is the big ask right here. Make sure this is all nice and flat, and then we'll smooth it as best as we can as well. Here we go. And we'll smooth the rest of this mountain here as well. Make it nice and even. All this stuff here. I always like to have things smooth, right? Best we can. Let's smooth all this out. It costs us a little bit of money, but all in all, we're looking pretty good. So, yeah, the big thing here is we want that flat, and then after we get it flat, we need to put down asphalt. Actually, this here, I believe, is like gravel, right? Is that correct? So I think it's this. Let's just double check here. Let's see. Let's go over top a little bit so we can see the square here. Yeah, it is gravel. Okay, so we're just gonna make this all gravel here. There we go. That's better. There, that works for me. And then let's go ahead and I'm going to go down just a little bit here if I can. I want to come out here with the gravel. Here we go. And go around. Here we go. Make that nice and neat. Get rid of that grass that's under there. There we go. I'm going to take this all the way out to here about... Okay. That is just really annoying. Let's see. Is this grass? Okay, let's do this. Here we go. We're going to make this just a little bit more. There we go. That way we can get rid of the grass underneath. Okay. Very nice. And then we'll also do right there. Okay. Let's go back to gravel. And we want to make all this gravel. Here we go. We'll line it up with the grass here in just a second, but I want to make it nice and gravelly here. Okay. Then we'll take the grass and we will just make a nice, neat little edge right along here. Very nice. And that should get rid of all that grass there. Here we are. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. We should be able to pick up nice and easy now here. Let's just do a little check here to see. Yeah, that looks nice and flat. How's this look over here? Looks better. That still could be smoothed out just a little bit, right? Maybe make it a little bigger and make it stronger, and then Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Biggest thing, again, making sure we're flat here so we can pick up. So that makes that one pretty good. Let's go ahead and head over to the metal pickup. We'll do the other one as well here shortly, and then we'll go ahead and sell. So I think what we're going to do here, we'll go ahead and sell the metal and all the planks, prefabs, beams, long planks, stuff like that. And then do we need to feed the cattle? They're looking okay for now. We probably need to feed them soon. We'll double check the... We'll have to double check on the TMR mixers and make sure they're doing good. Let's see here. How is this one? Okay, so this one's doing good. The other one, I'm sure, is fine because it was completely full a month ago. Yep, still doing great over there. Okay, so we got $500,000 there. We got, what, $500,000 on the other one as well. Should have about the same. Yeah, just about the same. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Metal. Yep. The next pile will go into this one. Slurry. Still doing just fine. How's our gold doing? Yep, they're doing fine. You know, something weird I noticed. This one here, this... One of these guys still has 140,000 liters of milk in it. It's like this thing is not pulling from the milk it has in it. Very strange, but it is still producing. So we may do a little work on those as well. But this is all looking great. Strawberries are doing wonderful. Clothing is looking better. This one will get going here shortly. And these guys are doing good. Yep. And now they have room to spawn, which is good. Okay. How are we looking on sunflower oil, olive oil? Olives are almost done. Sunflower's almost done. We'll keep the sunflower and canola going until we harvest the canola, and then we're going to move that manufacturer and move the TMR mixer. That is coming up very quickly as well. So we'll work on that. Okay, let's go. I'm going to go grab the forklift, and we're going to move all this metal. So we're going to sell metal, long planks, beams, and I believe prefabs. Let's take a look and see. I'm not sure if we're going to sell prefabs or not. Prefabs. Yeah, they're coming up. We can sell these guys here shortly. What are we missing out on? About almost 40 grand. We'll keep an eye on this. We may sell these next month as they come up. They'll get back over this 1480. They'll get around 15,000 here in the next month or two. But as far as the metal, the planks, and the beams, we need to go ahead and sell all of those. Gold should be coming up really soon. I'm really looking forward to selling all that stuff. That's going to be some bank. Planks, we'll wait on those. Again, strawberries we're going to be using. Sunflower oil, we're going to hold off on that. We could sell that. What's it at right now? Yeah, about $20 over. So honey, again, looks like it's coming up, but it may not be. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Clothing, it's going to be May. Cheese and butter, October. Methane, March. So I think we're good there. Milk later. All right, cool. Let's go ahead. Let's sell all of the metal. And after we get done selling the metal, we'll move on to selling the long beams, planks, and all that stuff out of the sawmill. So we'll go ahead and wrap that into another forklift time lapse. And we'll see you guys here in just a little bit. I don't know if we can lift 4 of these. I doubt it. Let's see. 4 tons. They're 2 tons a piece, right? Let's see. 1.3 tons a piece. So maybe we can lift 2. Let's see. Maybe we should do 2 at a time so we can stack them on the truck the easiest way. Let's see. Can we lift 2 of them? Okay. Yeah. Looks like we're going to be doing 2 of these at a time. So, all right, guys. We'll see you here in just a few minutes. Until then, enjoy the music, and we'll catch back up with you here in just a little bit. last of the long planks, and we still have the wood beams to do, but I think we're gonna leave those for just a minute. I want to check up on some other stuff and make sure we're still good. So we got all the gravel down, got the loading, made the loading a lot easier, although of course these planks like to do somersaults when they're on there. Let's just make sure these are still going to the farmer's market. Yep, looks like they changed. It was market stall, now it's farmer's market. So that works for us. Just pull in here and we'll get these dropped off at the farmer's market. Alrighty. That's going to be an issue. Hopefully those will all sell. There we go. There we go. Alright, sweet. And then we'll get the back ones here in just a second. But this will be good. Get all these sold and out of the way. Here we are. And we're done. Okay, so that's all the long planks. We should only have a little bit left. Let's just double check and see. Planks long, yeah, there's only 2,000, but that's between all 4 sawmills. So we're good there. We need to work on the wood beams. They are actually at a really good price right now. They're still going up, and we can get about 11,000 more than what we could earlier. So let's go ahead and head back over towards the far sawmill, I believe, and I want to double check in here. There was something I was thinking about. I can't remember now. Let's see if we can remember all as we drive through. Wool, that was it. We need to make sure that we were not full where the wool is concerned, because if that gets full, there will be no more made. So let's just double check it real quick. I think it'll be good for a little bit longer. Looks like, yeah, we still have about a pallet and a half worth of area, so I think we'll be good there. Shirts here, 3 in each. We've got some canola oil, olive oil, and sunflower oil still running, so that's good. Yeah, and then we have a lot of equipment to put away as well, so we're gonna have to take some time to wash off the equipment, get it sorted and put it away. But I think with the way things are over here now, we're looking really good. Let's go ahead, yeah, let's go ahead and get the wood beams that are over here. We'll get them on the trailer, and then we'll bring it around to the storage area and get the rest. Shouldn't be too long. Oh wait, we already got those put in. Yeah, we're good. I forgot, we took all the, we didn't do it on the other one, but we already took the regular planks and the wood beams over to the storage area over here. So we're looking good on this side. We'll do the long, or beams. We'll do beams, and then the only thing left in storage will be the planks and the prefabs. These little gravel areas worked out really well. I'm really happy with the way they turned out. So that was good. Let's see here. Let's just, there we go. And I'm not sure how many we have over here. It'll probably be a full trailer's full, and then we'll sell those. We'll head over to the new sawmills, get those sold as well. So, yeah, not too bad. Just figured I'd take a little break, chat with you guys, and catch you up on what I was thinking. But we're almost done with what we're going to be selling here today. So let me run the rest of this and throw some music to it. And after that, I'll catch back up with you. Until then, enjoy the time lapse. All right, last of the wood beams. So pretty much everything we were going to sell, we've got sold. A couple things we got to look at, probably put down some more productions, kind of start working on that. I think we need to kind of just wrap everything up, make sure we're good to push on into, let's see, March, April. Go from there, and once we get into April, I think, when do we harvest? Let's see here. We're going to be harvesting in, first one is going to be June, it looks like. So, wow, that truck rolled forever. Ooh, that's because we're heavy. Ooh, very heavy. 32,000 liters of wood planks, and they weigh a lot. I think these still go to the market stall. Let's just double check real quick. Yep, still going to the market stall. So we'll get these sold, and then let's go ahead and we'll probably need to feed the cattle, get that taken care of, and then once we get the cattle fed and all the production units basically ready to rock and roll for tomorrow, we could probably progress into April. The next couple months we're going to progress through pretty quickly. It's going to be more just kind of getting to where we're going to harvest. Basically, we'll sell, put stuff away, sell whatever we need to sell, and then from there we're just going to kind of move into the next month. Now we will have to make sure that we feed our cattle properly. We don't want to let them run out of food. TMR mixtures we're going to have to keep an eye on. Do a couple donuts here and see if we can make it out of here, and yeah, we can. So yeah, I think that'll be good. Big thing for us, we can go ahead and put all the equipment away, so we'll probably work on that, get everything repaired, clean, put away in its proper places, so that way we're ready to rock and roll when we get ready to plant later. For right now though, we've got quite a few of the pallets put away. Let's take a look and see. Where's our other semi at? I know it's around here somewheres. Is it... Where's it at? I think it's over at the other sawmill hooked up to the low loader. Oh, it is on the low loader at our main sawmills. So maybe we'll go ahead and get that unloaded. You know what? We'll just go ahead and use this guy. Not too worried about it. Let's go ahead, get this trailer off. We'll just set it right here. We need to go get... Actually, I know I think it already is on the slurry tank, so we'll hook this one up to the feeder, because we're definitely going to need that to feed the cattle here shortly. And then we'll go grab the other one. I want to go ahead and get that slurry filled up and ready to rock and roll. Let's see, where is it at? Yeah, there it is. It's out here in the middle of the field. Okay, so let's just get this guy out of here. This field is ginormous. It's absolutely amazing. Can't wait to harvest it. Wood, how are we looking on wood for all of our... I think we're good there. What are some of the other things we need to look at? We need to look at... Yeah, wood we don't have to worry about. TMR we're good. Gold we're going to have to work on. Make sure the stones in the methane don't run out. We can go ahead and put away all the prefabs. I want to wait probably tomorrow. Hopefully the prefabs will be good enough to sell. We're going to be selling a lot of stuff off over the next couple months, just getting them out of there when they're best price. Let's go ahead. I think 90,000 is enough to fill this guy up, but we'll give it a shot here and see. Let's see. Right there. Okay. Is 90,000 the most we can do there? Let's see. Yeah, I think 90 will fill it up, actually. Are we on the other one? Oh, we're on this one. Okay. We'll see. I think 90,000 will fill that up. We are almost out of room in this thing. 832 yeah, out of 900. So we need to get this stuff put away. I think the biggest one is gold, is it not? Yeah. So we have 396 pallets of gold. That is insane. I hope we can make it to July. Is there anything else we can sell out of there that is going to be March, April, May, June, July? We can sell these, and these are our two big ones here, right? Strawberries we can get down. Canola oil is going to be sold in, that's December, so we don't worry about that one. Honey, we need to get that sold. That's coming up here. You know, it was supposedly this month, but honestly, that's been going down. It says up, but it's been going down. So I'm not really buying that on the honey. We may just want to go ahead and get it sold. Although I don't think, let's see how many pallets do we have in this one down here. Let's run down here and look while that slurry's emptying out. I'm thinking that if we have enough room, do we want to go one more year with the honey, or we just wait for it at a time where it's like at a really good price? I don't want to sell it shy, and I want to make as much money as possible, right? So how much room do we have in this storage unit over here? Let's just take a little look. Okay, so we have 219 in here. What else do we have in here? We have 194 pallets of honey. Wait a minute. That does not equate. How much does one pallet weigh? Oh, so one pallet is 400 liters. They're not 1,000 liters per. That's why. Okay, so we have 194 pallets of honey. We should probably get those out of there. Yeah. We should probably get all of that out of there, honestly. The canola oil, we'll sell that later. Barley, what else we got? Sorghum, solid fertilizer. Barley, cottonseed, grass seed, canola seed, grass seed, and a couple others. Okay, so the honey, we probably need to go ahead and sell the honey. I mean, we're not missing out on much, maybe 10 grand. We have a lot of prefabs. These are the big ones right here, right? We've got almost 400 of gold, 123 of flowers, 181 of mushrooms, and these are going to be sold later. We may have to sell these regardless of where they're at, honestly. Or we put down another storage unit. We could do that. That's something we may look into. But for now, let's run back down here. We might consolidate our equipment too. I don't see us using that bag fork anymore, so anything we're not using, we may go ahead and sell, get out of here, clean up, that kind of thing. These guys are all doing good on food. Because we are definitely going to run, I mean, we only have enough room for what? 68 more pallets. So we're definitely going to hit that within a day or two. So we're going to need to sell some of this stuff. All right, this guy's done. Let's go ahead and fill him back up. I mean, honestly, we could probably hit 68 pallets right now. We have a lot of them. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get this guy filled back up. And then when do we do the gold? When is gold best? Gold is best in July, and we're in March. So if we can hold off until June, July, we should be good. Flowers are best in May. Okay, so we're going to be selling 100 and something pallets of flour. That's going to be good. Mushrooms, if we can hold off until like August, September, that would be great. But if they hit over max price, we'll go ahead and sell them. Yeah, I think that's going to be what we do. We have a lot of milk. We have 1.1 mil. That's in September as well, so we got a few months before that. Eggs, when are they best? November. Yikes. Wool. Maybe we sell some wool. Who knows? But other than that, we're looking pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I think all in all, we're in a bit of a tight spot here. So let's check out and see how our cattle doing on food. They have 800,000 in. They could actually survive till tomorrow, but we're going to go ahead and feed them. I want to get that up so we don't have to do it very often. And then sheep, yeah, we're doing good on sheep. Chicken are still doing wonderful on food or on eggs. Those guys are fine. Those guys are fine. Those guys are fine. All right, cool. All right, we're good all the way across the board here. So cattle, we gonna be getting, oh, we get some babies next month. 29 there. Where else do we got babies coming? I'm sure we got more coming, right? 28 there. Yeah, 28 and 29. So what is that? 57 cows we'll have sold next month. Okay. Why are these worth 2,000? Or these are only worth 1,875? Is it their age? Is it, do we need to sell them and rebuy cattle? How much is it to buy cattle, right? We bought those each for what, $2,000? I thought they would get, yeah, we paid 2,000 for each one of those. Why are they depreciating in value? I guess because they get older, they won't be able to produce as much milk. You know what? Maybe we might have to cycle cattle. And if that's the case, we'll sell and recycle. We only need them for another year or two, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, for now, we'll see if it's worth it. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and top off. See, we ran out of clothes again. This bugs me. We should be distributing enough. We're going to fix this. Let's top off the gold with stone. That's expensive. Okay. This TMR is good. This one down here, how are we looking on it? Do we need to do anything with it? We put some in earlier, but yeah, we're kind of at that point where we're going to need more. Actually, we're looking pretty solid. I'm going to let that run out for a bit. So we've got, how much TMR do we actually have? We have 1.1 mil. So we'll go ahead and get that. How many passes is that? At 60,000. It's a few. We need to get this truck out of the way. All right, 5 o'clock. We're looking really good. I don't think we got our hoses hooked up because our brakes aren't coming off. There we go. Where do we start? Close or far? Let's start far. Get all of that. Get it put away. We're gonna have to work on doing what's it called? reworking the area for the productions here pretty soon. But I think, honestly, guys, I mean, I think it's going to be worth it to move all that stuff around and get the 8 spinneries going, 4 with cotton, 4 with wool. I feel like for some reason that wool is not producing as much as it should. I really think it'd be worth it to get the extra spinneries. That way our clothing shops don't run out, and also we could run one more. Well, what do you guys think? How are we doing? I think we're pretty much set as far as the farm goes all the way around. I don't see us making any more fields anytime soon. You know, at least I don't really see the need to. We're pretty full up right now, and it's going to be, I tell you what, once we get these, we're going to have to really watch the pallets once we get the flour mills and the candy. The sugar mill is going to distribute, so we don't have to worry about that. But once we get the candy going and we get these guys going, we're going to have some, we're going to be running into some serious pallet space issues. So we'll have to really work on that. We may need to put down another storage facility. We'll think about it. Maybe we should do one storage facility for the gold and then the other one for everything else, maybe. Because the gold fills up very quickly. All right, so we've got probably what, 20-ish trips. Yeah, somewhere around in there. So we'll go ahead and speed it up. We'll get the cows fed, and then we'll catch back up with you guys and see where we're at for time. So until then, let me know in the comments what you think and what we should do next, and enjoy the music. We'll see you in a few. All right, so that's all the food. We'll dump this last little bit in here, and then we'll see what we got to do next. But it looks like we're sitting pretty good until we get ready to harvest. So I guess right now it's just clean the equipment, take care of the animals, and make sure productions don't stop. And we'll be rocking and rolling. So let's take a look here. We have quite a bit of equipment to clean. Let's go ahead and start spraying some of this off. Get it ready to move out of here. So I think what we'll do, we'll rearrange the storage on the other side over there. We need to get honey sold. I was thinking about that as we were feeding the cattle. We really need to get that honey sold, get all that out of there and make some room. It is the time of year to sell it, and the price is going to go down from here, so we might as well sell it while it's as high as it can be. And then once that's sold, we'll be good to go. The other thing we got to look for is hopefully soon we'll be able to sell the gold, mushrooms, and flowers. Those are some other ones we got to get out of there to make room. Or we got to decide whether or not we want to put down some more storage, which we may want to do. It wouldn't cost too much. And if we need to put down more storage so we get the best prices, I'm okay with that. So, all right, that's nice and clean. Let's go ahead and clean everything off that we can reach, and then we'll just move it out of here and we'll bring in the other equipment. We've got cultivators and all sorts of other stuff we need to get out of it and get clean as well. So we'll work on that. Can I reach this? Yeah, I can reach this guy. So once we get all this equipment clean, we'll get it all sorted, and I think what we'll probably do from there is make sure all of our productions are good for the night, and we'll probably progress into April and work our way forward from there. So let's see, can we get this? Yeah, I think we can get this. Yeah, we can get this. We'll get close to cutting it off, but I think we can spray it down. We'll be fine. That looks good to me. Let's go ahead and get this guy off, and then we need to find our tractors. Let's go get where's our other one at? Where's our other tractor? There it is. Okay. All right, so we still got sugar beet seeds in here. Let's just get this guy. We'll take him over there and we'll use him to put the equipment away. And I think, let's see, how much food do we get our cattle? We got them 2 million liters, so we're looking really good. We shouldn't have to feed them for a couple months now, which is really good. We'll let that TMR mixer stack up and store up. And let's just double check and see where the one that's low is at. Now, we've only got a couple more months before we're going to be utilizing this guy. So 18, we'll wait till it gets down around 15,000. We only need 30,000 per month. So we'll actually, you know what, let's just go ahead and get the mineral feed. That way the rest of this one's good to go. These two are good for almost a month. All right, we got more iron ore to put in as well. We'll get that into the smelter here in a little bit. Most of the pallets are up. I think what we're going to need to do, we'll pick up all the wool, put it away and store it until we get to where we're going to be doing our wool. And let's go ahead. I'm going to drop this guy off and then move this one in first. So what I'm thinking is we'll go ahead and get our wool stored, and we'll get all the other pallets stored. Oh, it looks like we still have oats in this. We need to get all this stuff out of here. Let's go unload this guy. Let's make sure we're unloading into pallets. Okay. And then pallets. All right. There we are. That's everything unloaded. Yeah, we'll get all the pallets put away, and I'm talking all. We're gonna get every single pallet we possibly can off the ground and away, so that way we are ready to go. I think I'll put the cedar up against the wall here. See if we can just barely miss that. There we go. And we'll kick it around the corner here. So I think it'll be good. Get all the equipment organized, put away. Get our orchard side organized and put away as well. We still need to find a mulcher for the orchards, but I think we'll look at that a little bit later once we need to. Okay, we're gonna be a little too close to the wall here. Let's see. I kind of need to turn this back into a four-wheel. Let's get rid of the double wheels on this guy, and that way we can park stuff where we want to. And then we'll rearrange it here in a little bit. All right, customize. Ooh. Customize. We want the regular wheels. There we go, standard. Shouldn't cost us anything. Very nice. There we go. And we can go ahead and get that guy back on there as well. This will allow us to put things in there a little bit tighter. So the biggest thing is we need to figure out where we're going to put this spreader. Honestly, I don't feel we're going to be making any more fields. So I'll hold on to it for a little bit just in case I change my mind. But I'm not sure if we're going to need the spreader, to be honest. So we'll think about it. I'm not sure if we're gonna need that or not. So, all right, that guy is in there nice and even. There we go. All right, now we can get this guy out of here with this tractor. Let's get this guy out of the way. And honestly, we could grab. Let's see if we can grab the stump grinder while we're here. I think we can grab it and take it out of there. Let's see. Yep, we can. There we go. Alright, we'll have to move the cotton trailer and then we'll put the rest of that stuff in there. Yeah, it's been a while since we heard the angry moose. Alright. Let's do the planter next. And the planter extension. And that way we'll just set them in there together. I think we can fit through there. Yes, we can. And then eventually we'll be able to move that cotton head, because we're gonna, once we get that thing full and empty, we're gonna go sell it and get the new one. Kind of do a trade-off here. Wash the dirt, wash the dirt. I love the comments you guys are saying that we're making people happy by washing the equipment. Yes, I know. It does get quite dirty, doesn't it? It's like, man, wash that stuff. Nasty. Alright. Make sure this thing's 100% clean. Tractor's 100%. That's 100% good. All right. We'll park this one right next to the cedar. And then I'm trying to think, I don't think there's really anything else we have to do until harvest other than make sure our productions don't stop. We could possibly do a mow. We do have some fields we could mow and start getting some chaff into the silage pit. That's something I may look at doing before too long. So we may take a look into that and see what we can do. We do have some grass. We have that field on the backside over there on the other side of the forest. We can get we can get close to 1 million liters worth of grass out there if we went ahead and mowed. So it may be worth it to go ahead and get some mowing done. There you go. So maybe we'll look into that. Let's see. Okay, so we need to put in there we have the roller out too. That's on the other tractor. So the roller's going to go in there, and then our cultivators and mulchers will go in front. Okay, so let's go ahead. I think we'll put the spreader in the same side as the cotton harvester. We'll put this in the back, and that way it's out of the way, and we'll keep it over there where we had it. I wouldn't mind. We're wasting a lot of space with that cotton harvester in there, but once we get the new one and we can fold up the head, it'll be a lot better. So we'll kind of work from there. All right, we'll use that tractor to handle this one. We don't want to run over this because it will destroy the crops now, and that it's starting to bloom. I can hear the bees humming, so we know we're making honey, which is nice. We didn't have any flowers or grass around them for the last couple months, so they weren't making too much honey. All right, we need, the roller. So let's go grab the other tractor. We'll go ahead and turn this one off. This guy is still running and still doing. Let's pull him up and have him fill the other one now. There you go. Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, this guy here. I tell you what, let's wash this off here, and then we can just drag it over. It won't get too dirty on the way over. We'll wash both of these, and that way I can park this, and then we'll come back and get the roller with the other tractor. We'll go ahead and take this one over. How are we looking for room over here? We've got plenty of room in this shed over here too if we need to. Maybe we put the large cultivator over here, because that's where we're going to be using it predominantly, is for this field after we harvest. So maybe we put the large cultivator over here instead of over there. Might be something we want to do. We ran out of hose. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get the tractor as best we can. We ran out of hose. Alright. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need, guys. So we got olives, grapes. We've got sugar beet in the ground for candy. I tell you what we might do before we call it a night tonight is go ahead and set up some of the production line for that. Now, the other thing too I was thinking about is we've got a lot of methane left over. It might be worth it to run some more gold. The only problem I foresee is we're going to have to be moving pallets a lot, because if we put down more gold and then we also put down candy, and we end up filling up the grain production for flour, we are going to be adding a lot more pallets coming out into the world. So we're definitely going to be running out of pallet space. So we've got to make a conscious effort not to let that get overwhelmed, and to make sure that we keep pallets up so that way we don't stop productions. So I think what we'll do, we'll go ahead put it down, and then I'm not sure if we put storage over near it or if we just continue to use the storage that we have. It is quite full, but we may end up needing another storage area. And if need be, I could put that a little bit closer to the other end of the production line, so that way we know, you know, that it's in a good spot, and it's not, it kind of split the difference, right, for distance for storing pallets. We could end up doing that. We'll have to look at that and see. I'm not quite sure. Let's go ahead and fill this guy the rest of the way up with slurry, though, so he's ready to go next time we need him. If we can get in there. Yeah, we can get in there. Run over my spigot. There we go. And then after we do that and we get all the production down that we want, we'll go ahead and set up the lights too. I want to go ahead and get the rest of the lighting up here, finish out the roads, clean everything up, and make it finalized. Once we do that, I'll feel pretty good about where we're at. I have been deciding, I think we may do some more gold is what I was thinking. I think it would kind of be nice to have a little bit more gold to kind of offset the use of the, sorry, I'm trying to focus and talk here at the same time. It doesn't work very well. Offset the methane use. We have a lot of methane that we need to use, and I feel like another 2 gold production units would net a lot of more gold, more money, and also would net using the methane up, so we don't have to sell it. So I may look into that. We may put a couple more gold production units down. Maybe we'll put them down here on this end. Kind of work on that a little bit. I think I'm going to park the tractor in the garage for right now. I think it's probably the best idea is park them in the garage, and that way if we need to, we can repair them or modify them before we take them out. So this one doesn't get modified as much because it is the bigger of the 2 tractors, but there we are. The smaller tractor's faster, so let's grab it and go get the roller. And then we may have to do one more time lapse tonight and get all of the pallets and everything that's out put away before we move into the next day, so we don't run into pallet restrictions. We are getting quite a bit more gold all the way back out, and we have metal, we've got bread, we've got shirts, we've got oils, we've got all sorts of pallets still back out here. Prefab walls over here and stuff at the sawmills, so we need to look into that as well. I also think, let's take a look real quick while we're driving. We might want to go ahead and sell the honey. Yeah, it's going down, but we need to go ahead and sell it, I think, before it gets too late today. It's just going to go down more tomorrow, and I don't think we need to store, we won't have anywhere to store more honey. So I think we need to go ahead and do that. So after we get all the equipment put up, we'll probably hop into a time lapse, get all the pallets, or sell all the honey first, and then get all the pallets put away. And then once we do that, we'll look at moving into April and see where we're at and go from there. We do have some more equipment we are going to be buying soon. We've got the equipment we're going to need for the grapevines to harvest and to prune those, and we're also going to need sugar beet equipment. The nice thing is our trailer that we have, our feed trailer, can hold sugar beet, so we'll just use that as a transport as our harvester gets full and work it that way. So time for you to go in there, Mr. Roller. Another thing we got to start thinking about too is I'm not sure what other crops we're going to want to harvest or make. Do we want to do carrots? That's another thing we really got to look at after we harvest here. If we're going to do carrots, we need to get the equipment to do it, and we got to do it soon, because we're going to be in a tight spot soon. And if we're going to do carrots, we're going to have to really get on that. So, there you go. Alright, which one goes in there next? Probably the cultivator and the mulcher. I think it'll fit in there, won't it? Nope. Oopsie. All right, let's get a little bit closer here so we can see. Alright, so I guess we put the mulcher in there, we put the cultivator in front of the planters. It's not a big deal. This guy is definitely not going to fit in there. Or we could get rid of this and just have the one cultivator, but I like having the two of them for now. That way if we need to run two fields, we may look at getting another tractor before too long as well. A big tractor. We got the small tractor for the orchards and vineyard, but that was to replace the tractor we got rid of so we could run the bigger equipment over there, which turned out amazing. Being able to do what we did with the orchard and vineyard was very nice. Okay, that can go right there. And let's put the mulcher in there. And I think I want to take the big cultivator. Well, like I said, I want to put that over near the big field because that's primarily where we're going to use it. So I'll probably just take it over there. Oops. The hose is on. Okay, so that's most of our equipment up. Let's go ahead and take this one over to the other storage barn, and then we'll come back over. And I think we'll go ahead and start the time lapse. We'll get the rest of the equipment put away, all the pallets put away, all the tractors put away, and then we'll sell the honey. And after we sell the honey, we'll get all the pallets in that we can, and then we'll be ready to move into April. So I'm going to go ahead and speed that up, guys. We'll throw on some music. See you here in a couple of minutes. Until then, enjoy the time lapse. All right, so we've got mostly everything put away. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and sell these. They're at a really good price. So market stall, okay. A little dark, but nice. We have the lights to work under. So we'll do that. I think I still need to go check the other sawmill, so maybe we'll go do that real fast. But I think we got all those put away recently. I don't know. We'll have to check and see. But first and foremost, we need to get this into the market stall without tipping over. So let's do that. We did get a lot on here. Those back two were not strapped down. That's kind of crazy, but luckily they stayed. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, think we can get in from here? Yeah, we should be able to. There we go. We should be able to get all of them, I believe. Let's see, can we get all of them, please? There we are. Alright, not bad. Close to 300,000 out of that, so 400,000, somewhere around there. All right, so we need to run over and look at our new sawmill, or our old sawmills, and see if they need to be emptied as well. I got all the gold out of the way. I think as far as the rest of pallets that are out, we're pretty good for tomorrow. Oh, one I did forget here. We need to come get this wool. So we'll come get that wool, get that out of the way, take it, put it away. And then tomorrow we need to figure out what we're going to sell as far as flowers, mushrooms, gold. We need to sell something because we don't have much room left inside of our thing anymore. We should probably put some lights up over here at our sawmill too. So maybe we'll do that real quick, light up the area. I'm pretty sure I got everything out of here. Let's double check though and see if it's got stuff spawned. I want to say that we got stuff out of here, but yeah. So this is all taken down. So I think we should be good on pallets here. Yeah, there's not too much spawn, so we should be good till morning. It's almost 8 o'clock, so I think I'm just going to leave this for now. Don't want to waste too much time there. I need to go get that wool, get it put away, and then make sure all of our productions are ready to move into April, and then we'll go ahead and move into April. And that may be where we call this episode. It's been a good one. We got a lot done. We'll double check everything, but I think we're looking pretty good as far as where we're at moving into April. I'm going to park this truck just right here. It's fine, I guess. Go ahead and shut it off. We'll go ahead and shut this truck off as well, so it's not running through the night. All right, shut it off. There we go. And let's grab the wool. And then I think we'll be ready to move. We're almost out of storage space in there. We have almost 900 pallets in there, so we got to be careful about that. I think the biggest one, gold. We have almost 400 pallets of gold in there, which is kind of crazy. But all in all, it's really good. We could go ahead and probably put the ore into the thing. Maybe I'll do that as well. We need some more lights over here, don't we? Let's see. Where do we want to put some more lights? Probably in between the... Where do we have lights here? We have them right there. Let's see. We have lights right there. Maybe we could put some over here that match that, maybe. Yeah, I think right here in front would actually be good, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Where's our big lights at? There they are. All right, so I'm thinking we can come down a little bit. Let's just get those in line with those other lights. There we are. I think right here is good. Let's do that, and then let's spin 180 and do it as well. That way it lights up everything. Let's go up a little bit. Oh, we didn't snap the other one. Uh-oh, silly me. let's get rid of this one, and we'll replace it. Now that it's snapped in place properly. There we are. And then we'll probably need to put some down here as well. Let's go ahead and do like right here. Do we have any over there? No, we don't have any over there yet. So I think we're good. Let's just go ahead and put them in the middle here. There we go. That'll make it a little bit better to work over here. Yep, and then we'll get more down here as well soon. Let's go ahead and get our wool that we need to get it over and stored, and then we'll come over, get the mineral, and then that'll be the last thing that we do. And then we'll move on into getting our, I'll tell you what, let's do this first. Let's push all these out of there. That way we can get them a little bit easier. There we go. We want to leave the one that's not full, so that way it can turn into a full one. And then we'll get it later. We need to get straight on that thing, don't we? Yeah, it's kind of annoying that it turned, but whatever. We'll get it. Straight on, please. Thank you. Awesome. I love it when they turn like that. See if we can straighten them out. There we go. All right, we got them. All right, off we run. Let's go get these put away, and then we'll check. I believe we'll probably need to put what, stones. I think that's really it. Stones for the gold production, and then kind of go from there. Eventually we're going to get strawberries. They're going to be, I really want to get that candy manufacturing down soon so we can just distribute those. That'd be a lot easier. That'll get rid of some of the pallets as well. That's good. Now let's go ahead and get the ore in. Oh, probably should turn those lights off. Yeah, there we go. All right, where's our tractor at? There it is. Here we are. Go ahead and get that into our deal here, and then we'll be good for the night. Okay, so yeah, almost 8 o'clock too, which is nice. It'll only be about a 12-hour period, so we shouldn't run out of too much. As far as the gold production goes. Now, I've been thinking about possibly putting down more gold production. I'm not sure where I'd want to put it. But I think we'll do it. Do we do it tomorrow or do we do it tonight? You know, honestly, if we're going to do it, we might as well do it, right? Yeah, I'm not sure where I want to put it, though. You know what we could do? We could move these. We could move these and put the gold production here. Put like 2 or 3 more, maybe. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And then we'll move these somewhere down there, like 1 or 2 of them. Probably only 2, technically, to be honest. The lettuce and the tomatoes really don't do much for me. The strawberries, we have quite a few of already, so we're not going to be worried about that. This one has 140,000 liters of milk in it. It's kind of crazy. Is that because there's 140,000 liters of milk in this thing? Yeah, it's weird. Okay. Strange. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll move these right here and put some more gold in. We'll do that tomorrow, though. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here and see. There's nothing else we need to sell currently. We could make some real good money right now off our prefabs if we wanted to go sell them. Bummer. Yeah, that's a bum. Do we? I don't think we want to go sell 100. Let's see. We can do 20. It'd be about 5 trips. Nah, we'll be good. We have plenty of room to store those, and that price will come back up again. So I'm not too worried about it. Okay, let's look at our productions here. This is good to go. That's still not running, but I don't know why. All right, methane there. We do have methane in the other one as well. Starting good. And then the gold production. Let's double check those. Make sure they're good on stone. Yeah, just go ahead and top them off here. Okay. We're looking awesome, guys. I think we'll go ahead and move into April and check everything out and go from there. So let's go ahead and head over to the house. There's got to be a vehicle over there, right? Yep, there's right here. That works. A lot of stuff done, though. We're looking really, really good moving forward. So let's get into April at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, it is 8 in the morning, and we're looking wonderful. So let's go ahead. Looks like olive oil, sunflower oil ran out as well, too. So maybe we'll put a little bit more in there. Planks, woods, everything's doing great. So we're looking good. Gold. Let's go ahead and top those off real quick this morning. Okay, slurry, we need to get that going. How's our TMR mixer doing down here? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, that'll go for another month. All right, we are looking really, really good. Okay, guys, so I think that's probably where we're going to call it for today. We'll come back next time, work into April. We'll start working on productions, getting everything sold. I believe, let's just double check. Yep, we can make quite a bit of money off prefab, so we'll do that next time. We'll get all of the sawmill stuff sold. We'll go ahead and get all the flowers sold right away, because that would be huge to get that out of there. Gold's on its way back up too as well. Clothing we need to get sold as well. That's May. Looks like it's at its highest peak, so we're gonna get those sold. A lot of stuff to sell, so we'll be working on that next time we come back. And yeah, looking awesome, guys. So I hope you have a good one. As always, have a royal day, and until we see you next time, take care.